Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. This is my 5.9 Cummins that is going into my 1997 F-250. If there's one thing that both of them are not known for, it's being quiet. And if you followed along on the build for a while, you know that while I am going for this is a work truck, it's also a truck that I'm going to put my family in. We're going to go on trips to pick up other junk trucks, camping with my camper over there, my 4Runner behind. We want to be in it for a while, and like I said, these are not known for being quiet. So while we would like to quiet it down, we'd like to do what we can, and there's a few things that we can do to mitigate it. Everybody knows about peel and seal or Dynamat or whatever you want to call it. Some people know about Lizardskin, which is a sound deadening paint that you can spray on. This is what I call Cocoskin, and there's a video on me applying this to the firewall in the underside of the cab that I'll link below. And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do that on the inside. So we got a roof that's just single wall. Back wall of the cab is pretty loud. See, that's a little quieter because it has the Cocoskin on it underneath. I'm not going for 100% coverage here or anything, and I'm not going for high dollar stuff. The formula for this, like I said, there's already a video on this up on the channel that'll be linked below, but it's pretty straightforward. It's latex paint, which is water soluble. This is from Home Depot, aisle, 10 bucks. And then you use these glass microspheres. I call them micro balloons. That's probably not the right thing. They're a filler, and they're literally teeny tiny little glass BBs or marbles. From there, you mix that. I mix it about 1 to 4 ish, and you spray it out of one of these kind of guns, like a Schutz gun, and you're in business. Like, that's pretty much the whole thing. Not real complex. I don't put a lot of thought into it. I've reached in there and scuffed up the best of that. I have $25 into this because I already have the gun. So this color is not what I want, and you can tint it, but I'm not going to because it'll be covered up in the end. I just want to get my dash in, and in order to do that, I need to paint up behind the dash. So I will mix some of this stuff up, show you what it looks like, and bring you guys back. So I promise you don't have to get too scientific with this. I put about half a gallon of paint in there. I put about 1/8 of the micro balloons in there. You see how they would like to blow away. Now it is too cold for me to really do this today, but I'm going to do it anyway because that's how I roll. So I may add some water to this to help it thin it out. What I mean when I say water soluble is that it thins with water. It's funny that this is pink. I just mix them in there. I spray this at about 60 psi. And by the way, if you're familiar with Lizardskin, like, this is what Lizardskin is. If you read the MSDS for it, it is microspheres suspended in a latex paint. So you're just paying $100 a gallon for what you could be paying $25 a gallon for. You know, and if that floats your boat, I'm not here to stop you. But not for me. I'm on a low budget, just like the Kink said. I thought you said that. I'll have this mixed up and I'll bring you guys back. So I got this pretty much mixed up, and it's almost the consistency of pancake batter, as you can see. I might have to thin it a little bit with water, but this is actually what you want. Because again, we're going for a coating, not a paint. We don't want it to flow out. We don't care if it has texture. It's going to be covered up anyway by carpet, or in my case, vinyl flooring, sound deadening and vinyl flooring. But I think this will work okay. Again, I spray this at 60 psi, and that's pretty high. So I'll bring you guys right back. All right, we're spraying. See how it comes out? That's what I want. believe it or not. If you really want to focus on any large flat spot that's going to resonate a lot, all right, we got a first coat down, and all the areas I care most about focused on. I have more paint, so I'm just gonna put it on. It takes quite a while for latex. I got it all over the drive shaft. It takes quite a while for latex paint to actually cure, but this should be good enough for me to get the dash in here. I want to get my pedals in here. I want to get my dash in so I can get my steering column hooked up, so I have like a functional chassis. It's kind of what's driving this. So I'll go ahead and mix up. Like, I have plenty of paint left, and it's not like I have anything else to do with it, so I might as well put it in there. But I did not wind up thinning this either, by the way. It shot out just fine. I'll save these micro spheres, balloons. I still have like half of them left. But we'll mix up some more paint and get another coat on, and I'll bring you guys back. So this is 2 coats, and I had tons of paint and micro balloons left over. And actually, when I decide which doors I want to use, I'm pretty sure my Oklahoma doors are going to be nicer. I'll probably pull the panels and spray it on the inside of those as well. But I'm now ready to throw my pedals in and get my dash in, get my column hooked up. So, and then start working on getting this thing back together. Which is a happy day for me. So, Cocoskin, I don't know if that shows up on camera, but it's got a whole different tone now. And it changes a little bit more when it hardens. It's dampened the sound quite a bit. It'll dampen the heat too, especially on the roof and the firewall. Especially with the firewall, because I have it on both sides. So you can see it's fairly durable as well, where I ran my tractor boom into it like 17 times. I was putting the cab on. So that's how I do that, is $15. I'm not at all advocating people with like running trucks take their trunk apart and do this. But if your truck is apart, it's worth doing. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.